We've got ourselves a 1967 Camaro. We're going to be taking for a test drive today. Should be pretty fun. I'll try to go over all the flaws and not miss anything. Got a 389 under the hood, power steering, power brakes. Aluminum head. Yeah, pretty fun test drive. Detailed pictures, finance and shipping, maplemotors.com. As you see, we sell classics. We do that every single day. Next week we'll be closed just for a little bit. You know, we're going to also be closed Friday this week. Be sure to check the dates on our website before you drive down. Of course, that's just at maplemotors.com. You can look below in the description, find useful information. The best thing about us is we pick out the flaws for you so you know what you're getting before you get here. All right, guys, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, so getting ready to take off. I need you to place those bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Looking around the dash. Aftermarket gauges below it. Actually, a radio, and it works in the glove box. Lots of receipts on this one. Check maplemotors.com. Look in the detailed pictures. Interior on this one is in good shape. The headliner could be tightened up, as you can see. A little loose in the edges, but it's in good shape. We'll start it up. This one seems to start up good, and our gauges are up. We've got a good engine temperature right now. Got good oil pressure. Blower motor. Does it work? Don't think so. Wipers. Yeah, wipers work. Turn signals. Left side, right side, both coming on. Show you the mileage. That's a 26,000 is what it's showing. That's not what it actually is. Of course, you know, you can't stand behind mileage in a 67 model. All right, guys. Horn, did you place your bets? Nope, it's not working. Actually knocked it off. Look at that. What do I do now? All right, guys, let's hit the road. See how she runs and drives. Here we go now. Here we go now. All right. Get my seatbelt on. Fits perfect. I noticed I had a little bit of trouble with this window over here. It was coming off track. Look, that's not quite right. This is the first time I've driven this ride. It is up to temperature and warm. I'm gonna get behind the truck here instead of in front of it. Power steering feels nice and silky. You can see the steering wheel's doing its thing. Not bad. Look at the brakes. They seem to be stopping all right. Definitely want to check that before we roll out of here. This one's definitely got a lower gear in it. Lower gear ratio means faster red light to red light, but no highway gear. So, and the speedometer is not correct. We're going about 45 right now. It says 65. Seems to be holding the road pretty straight. Got plenty of pep. The tack is working. When I hit the brakes, they feel fine. They feel good. This car's definitely got good pep on it. Man, you know, if there's an empty lane, I gotta take it. We don't need gas today, I don't believe. I'll check the gas gauge one more time once we take off. If it's floating around, it's at half a tank now. The Ford Ranger wants to race. He got a beer can glued to his tailgate. He said, what? Gas gauge is barely moving around. I'm gonna stop and get a little bit just to see if it moves. There he goes. That Ford Ranger. All right. Oh wait, they still got that pump missing there. We're gonna pull around to the other side. I guess somebody drove off with the pump connected to their car completely, and now they don't have needed it for the house. Either way, gas gauge is floating around half a tank. I'm still going to add about $10 just to see if it goes up. I would add more, but a lot of these cars come in. The reason we don't have a lot of gas in them when they come in, the shipping trucks cannot carry them over a quarter tank. I think this one got away with it, but we'll see. Can't get out. Oh, there it goes. I need to put some grease on that. I'll be right back. I gave it a little bit more gas than I probably should have, but it's okay. You just got about 3.5 gallons. That should move the gauge at least. Let's see here. Easy to open on the outside. It's just the handle on the inside that was giving me trouble. All right. So our gauge is here when we got here. Now let's see where it's at when I put the key in. One-handed bandit is back in action. Turning the key. That gauge works. Looks like it's working pretty good too. Same with our tack. I didn't show that, but man, this car sounds nasty. Let's take off. Okay, so the reason the door was hard to open is the window was a little bit back because it was coming off track. I got it, pushed back in there right now. It's not fixed exactly right. The door panel got to come off, all that good stuff. All right. Got y'all set up on the window. Reasoning for that is I didn't bring my bag. I got to actually do the undercarriage shot when I get to the lot. So, there's reverse. Engine temperature, 190. Oil pressure's at 20 in gear there. Of course, I touch the throttle, it shoots up, man. I mean, right now, 45, 50 almost. Just the little bit of throttle that I'm giving it. And y'all look good, so I think y'all are set up. Y'all are going to be all right on the window today. Let me know, do you like the window placement better or the head cam? Before when I asked, everybody liked the head cam, but things change sometimes. Maybe mix it up. Over here, almost forgetting my seatbelt. That's a bad example. Boom. Here we go, guys. Getting ready to take off. The smoke coming down from Canada is crazy. Everywhere you look in Tennessee, it's just foggy off in the distance, and even behind me. This car does get down. It feels good when you take off. But for real, that smoke's crazy, man. Good lookout point over here on the way to my house yesterday, and it was just straight fog. Middle of the day with the sun blaring, just fog. There's a good example there if y'all can see off in the distance. It's just foggy out there. What are y'all experiencing? Seen some stuff on YouTube here about it too. Nice little bump halfway down the road here. We're gonna go across it, moderate speed. Right here. And I noticed it didn't turn off that turn signal. That turn signal is also not flashing right now. So I'm just gonna manually do it. And we're ready. Getting ready to pull back in the lot. I got one more shot to get before we end scenes here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit subscribe, share this video, and watch that Talladega Nights parody. I got that coming out on Friday. I'm pretty excited to show y'all. We just goofed off, bunch of friends, made a fun video. All right, let's walk around this ride, see what we can find. Coming up in the front end here. Looks like a nice new chrome bumper. A little bit of a red spot there. That could come off though. Chip there. Spot there. Scratch on the side here. Coming down the side. Tires look good up and over the fender. Little chips. Bubbles in the corner of the door. Little bubble in this corner too. There as well. Little spots on the side of the car there. Little chips. And some dirt on the back. Chip and a touch-up mark. Touch-up mark there as well. In the back corner. Vacuum midsection. A few little specks. Some dirt that'll come off. Door handle's in good shape. You got a touch-up mark on the side of the door there. You've got some light scratches here. There as well. Scratch here. Scratches around the front end, chips on top, chips there, bubbling in the paint, chemical peel all over the top of the fender. And guys, this paint is not in great shape. It is weak. You can see it's got hazy marks. Somebody's already buffed it out. Little chips. Front windshield looks pretty good. That's some dirt there. Yeah, it's just hazy. It looks thin. It's got like watermarks and stuff on it. It's definitely got a lot of wax on it. Back window, decent shape. Trim looks good. Chips. Looking around the back end here, chrome bumper looks great. Chips there on the back. Your jam. looks good. The seal looks good. It is leaking. See the water in there? I just washed it off and it leaked. So underneath that trunk, got a little hole there, hole back in here. Be careful not rip the lights out or nothing. A little bit of surface rust popping up. Package tray on this one. It's in good shape. Alpine Ant. A little bit of rust popping up there. Went down with the trunk lid. Hazy on the trunk lid. See the little spots? Touch up marks. Touch up marks over here in the corner there too. And your back window looks good. Trim looks good. Coming down this side of the car. Tires in good shape up and over the fender. Bubbles, little rust popping up in the corner here. Bubbles over here in this corner as well, a little rust. Back to midsection. Touch up mark, chips. Touch up marks on the corners of the doors, in the middle. Here as well. On this side on that edge. And in the back corner. Door handle looks decent. Mirror's in good shape. Chips there on the edge. And this side, chemical peel and little water spots. You see them? The chips. Up around this area too. Little cracks, bubbles in the paint. Roof there. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Door panel on this one's in decent shape. Spot there. Bubbles in the corner, underside here. Any jams. In the back here. On your package tray. You can see this headliner is hanging a little bit on the edge, needs to be buttoned up. And the roof here, I call that a mechanic's headliner. You know why? Because an interior guy would have got it tight. The seat, little spot there in the corner, but it looks good for the most part. Console looks great. This car comes with tons of receipts. We have pictures of that on maplemotors.com. Start her up. Window here, come off track just now.
There we go. So yeah, the winded comes off track. It's gonna need to be adjusted. Coming down with the hood. Little chip. Chip there. Got some more of them light little chemical peel bubbles on the hood. A couple little dirt spots, but they'll come off. I do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share this video. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping, maplemotors.com. And of course, we're gonna be closed next week, so be sure to check maplemotors.com for the dates that we're gonna be open. And the days we decide to come in, half the family's gonna be gone, so we figured it'd be a good time to shut down for a little bit. With that being said, we do update every single Monday except for this Monday. Just gonna skip 1 week, don't worry. We'll be back full-fledged, probably more than average update the following week. I may even still make a walk around. I may come up here and go live or something, talk with y'all. But we'll see what happens. Coolest thing, we've been working on a Talladega Nights parody. That will be out Friday afternoon, probably around 6 o'clock. So be looking for it. I'll put it up as a premiere. I'll even watch it with you guys to see what your thoughts are. All right, thanks guys. See you in the next video.